We just launched supportpetersonresearch.com, a crowdfunding campaign to pay for Professor Jordan Peterson's academic research. And in the first 24 hours, we raised more than an entire year's worth of research funding for him. That's amazing. We did this because for the first time in his 20-year career, the government agency that hands out research grants rejected his funding proposal, which just coincidentally came after he made headlines for fighting against political correctness. Well, what a poetic victory. We're getting him that funding after all, and now he's more independent than ever.
Thanks very much for doing this. It's working extraordinarily well. I've been sitting here. I'm down in Boston. I'm going to do a talk at Harvard and on political correctness and excess compassion and free speech. And I've been sitting here watching the numbers climb, and I think there's more than 1,500 people who are supporting my research now, and we've gone past the first year of funding already, and I guess we're going to try for the second year. It's remarkable, and well, I don't know what to say, except my graduate students are extraordinarily happy about this because it solves their problem, and we'll continue our research. And I can just review that briefly. The research is aimed, first of all, at improving the accuracy of the measurement of personality, and we've done some of that already, breaking the big five down into 10 subcomponents. So, for example, we've looked at the relationship, the subcomponents of conscientiousness, and broken it down into industriousness and orderliness, and associated orderliness with disgust sensitivity, and looked at its role in increasing the probability of conservative beliefs. And we've looked at trait agreeableness and compassion in particular, and examined its relationship to politically correct belief, because it seems to play a very strong role in determining the proclivity for people to adopt politically correct beliefs. And we'll continue that, and also continue doing the basic research into the development of programs like the self-authoring suite. The future authoring portion of that has already been demonstrated to raise college students' grades by about 25% and decrease their dropout. And we've got 1,200 high school students lined up to try a high school version of that in the fall. And we're very much looking forward to seeing if we can duplicate our success with that. And anyways, it's quite remarkable. So I'd like to thank everybody thoroughly for supporting this research and supporting me. I find it amazing that this is possible even. And so away we go, I guess. And once again, thank you to you and to everyone that's supporting the research. Over to you, Ezra. We'll see how it goes over the next, I guess we're going to run this for a month. We'll see how it goes over the next month. We've got lots of plans in the lab. So I think we can put the money to very good use, and use that'll be, what would you say, not only scientifically valid, but hopefully that will have a broad-scale impact on practically speaking, because as a clinical psychologist, I like to conduct research that's going to be of broad practical benefit as well as theoretical and scientific utility. So anyways, thanks again. Over to you.
It is amazing, and thank you to all of you. All the net proceeds will be sent to Professor Peterson. And remember the perks. If you give $100, you'll receive a link to an exclusive video from him. $250 gets you an invitation to a reception to meet him and his grad students. And a $1,000 donor, well, you'll actually get a bound copy of his research personally autographed. So let's go for it. Let's set our sights on the stretch goal of funding the second year of his research. Remember, it was a 5-year application that was rejected. So let's do what the politicians and the bureaucrats won't. Visit www.supportpetersonresearch.com. Support free speech and academic freedom. Go to supportpetersonresearch.com.